Explore the legal and procedural aspects of selling uncompleted and collective private properties in Singapore. Understand the Housing Developers, Control and Licensing Act and its significance. Stay informed on evolving rules, policies, and regulations to ensure compliance and success in property sales. A housing developer in Singapore is defined under the Housing Developers, Control and Licensing Act as any entity constructing more than 4 units. Developers must obtain a license for projects exceeding this threshold, including mixed-use developments. Licensing ensures compliance with legal standards, safeguarding buyers and maintaining market integrity. Developers in Singapore must obtain either a sale or no-sale license. A sale license allows selling units post-building plan approval, while a no-sale license restricts sales until a temporary occupation permit is obtained. The Controller of Housing regulates these licenses, ensuring developers meet financial and legal criteria, safeguarding buyers from unfair practices. Developers must provide buyers with essential documents like scaled floor plans and sale and purchase agreements. Accurate information is crucial for informed decisions. This ensures transparency and compliance with legal standards, safeguarding both developers and buyers in property transactions. Developers must adhere to strict advertising regulations to prevent misleading information. Advertisements must include the developer's name, license number, and project details. False or misleading statements are prohibited. This ensures transparency and protects potential buyers, maintaining trust in the real estate market. Standard option to purchase (OTP) and sale and purchase (S&P) agreements are crucial in property transactions. Options to purchase are non-assignable, requiring specific procedures for exercising the option. Legal completion involves issuing a Certificate of Statutory Completion, CSC. These agreements ensure clarity and compliance in property sales, safeguarding both developers and buyers. The Sale of Commercial Properties Act and HDCLA differ significantly. Commercial sales lack mandatory licensing and project account requirements, unlike residential sales. Advertisement regulations also vary, with stricter controls for residential properties. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for real estate professionals navigating both markets effectively. Under the Land Titles Strata Act, collective sales require specific consent levels: 90% for developments under 10 years, 80% for older ones. The Strata Titles Boards oversee these sales, ensuring compliance and addressing challenges like proxy abuse. Successful sales depend on meeting these consent thresholds and navigating procedural complexities. The Strata Titles Boards and High Court hold significant judicial powers in en bloc sales, ensuring legal compliance and addressing tenant rights. Tenants affected by collective sales must understand their legal position, as these sales can impact their tenancy agreements. It's crucial for real estate professionals to grasp these frameworks to navigate property transactions effectively.